Okay, November 8th, 2023, market review. Dollar trading up to the top of the V. Projection looks like we have closed below consequent encroachment here. It's a good sign to anticipate higher prices on the indices and Forex here. You'll see down, look deeper into this buy side and balance into this order block here. Right. Closing above consequent encroachment. Australian dollar looks a little weaker. Might pull back lower back into the block here. Euro closing green, strongest of the three pictured here. The draw still to me is the Civi here. Or Powell tomorrow. So we'll get gyrations in the market. There is a buy side imbalance here left on the dollar. So this will be something to watch to figure out if this is a selling scenario or not. We'll want to see price really come through here and not respect this. Ideally close below. If we close inside here, it'll just be another day of me being unsure exactly direction. So we're going to really want to see a close back below there that we can come up and then start to use this as resistance. Bonds, 30-year continuing down to this BISI, 10-year pulling back, same thing, looking for this buy side imbalance here. That would line up with old highs as well. So if this is going to remain bullish, they're going to want to see it come back into these old highs, hold this area, then resume higher. We have made a lower low here, not here. They're so weak, they're gonna go lower. The draw is still back up into this volume imbalance here for ZNZ. Indices, tight range, day of a lot of movement, but you know, once again we're having the bodies close within the prior candle. So things are tight. There's going to be a big move, some explosive move. The way we're not taking lows and slow grinding higher leaves me to that we're going to end up popping through here, especially. That's what I believe now. I think retail looking at this sees this doji, thinks top. It could be. I'm not going to try and predict. We could pop down here back in this, but I would look at this as a buy right here if we come back down. We're going higher, and I wouldn't be surprised to see it given that we've tapped this level here, come up close. We could see a retracement before we ultimately push through. But one day at a time, we'll just wait and see how tomorrow. I don't remember what time it is. Once we get on ES, I'll have an answer there. YM, same thing, got these highs pretty even here, barely tapped through. I'm still going to look for higher until we're shown otherwise. NASDAQ time frame, 1 hour, bumped that high, showed, came back, healing range, equilibrium, bought, and we've been starting to grind higher here going into the close. 15-minute, nothing really traded or loved here. For the 5 minute. Oops. To ES. Might be 5-minute push up retracement, slight bump above again. Trapping in longs, people who want to be bullish given the nature of last week and not. I mean, since the week started, really consolidated, and bulls were itching to get higher, get that next leg. Powell had other ideas here. Buy side liquidity taken here and here, market structure shift. Here, retracement, Civi, sell, overnight low, take, eventually consolidate before meeting. Look at that. lines up with equilibrium too. Our dealing range. We're getting to lunch, noon here. This has really been a bunch of sell stops taken into lunch, reverse on those stops, which is what we've done. Cashed out anybody that was short here and in profit. ES. So ES here is the daily volume balance here. See, we're still respecting it. Target earlier in the morning came back to the new week opening gap, just below a little bit before retracing. SIBI here, talked about the other day, back from October 17th, 1 p.m. here. We do have a liquidity premium buy side or sell side balance here, and a market structure shift. This is, I guess these are the lows that took us here. I would have, to expect a deeper retracement, if we were going to go that way, I would have liked to have seen this low taken, and then I would have expected us to come down here, clean this up, get back into this area, equilibrium of this whole range here before going higher. But since we haven't taken that low and NASDAQ is pretty strong, I'm going to continue to expect higher, maybe like a daily low. 15-minute, same thing, prior day high, purged, market structure shift, retracement down, actually pushing all the way through. Don't have the new week opening gap label here, but another day, prior day low, left intact. Get to the meat and potatoes here. I can put on the execute. So let's get down to the 1 minute. I don't have the prior day high. Let me grab that. Okay, so market opens, relative equal lows there. Clean, easy. Right here, there's SMT. Can't see it, but if I can, I remember how to. Here we go. Align. We want move to new pane of stuff. This, you'll see right here, S&P NASDAQ makes a higher high while taking this. We get a breakdown in this asset as well. The breakdown to be here. Delivery, relative equal lows. We end up ultimately pushing on this rundown below the, what this line is. Okay, so this is another pretty cool between 89.30. The news lows here. Even though there wasn't news, there wasn't 9:15, but wasn't your typical 9:30 news. Either way, the market algorithm knows about this level. End up driving below it. I took the relative equal lows because it was safe for me, easy, quick in, out. I mean, it's 1, 2, 3 minute trade. Trade back up into this SIBI here that overlaps with the old lows. We do close below, above the wicks here, which I figured we would close below, but quick rejection. Down, retracement back into the old low. And eventually leads to some consolidation. We consolidate up until we're going lower, but consolidating up until about noon, in which we get a breakdown here and then a drive lower to close it out. Meet the target just after lunch. I didn't know where the target was for the day, or else I would have been engaging in the price, but I wasn't sure how low we were going. So once we met the new week opening gap and the time here, just after noon, lunch, price run top to bottom was just over 2 hours. And it wasn't a trending environment. Um, so it's safe to know here that these were buys. I didn't engage here even though I watched it. We have SMT once again on the NASDAQ. See, right? Lower low, higher low here. Buy this order block. Take price up into, you could have gone higher than here. This is what I would have liked here. Could have gone up into this. Does unbalance. But if you entered on this order block, we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You exited here, 11 minutes. You see this retracement to this buy side bounce, you know to buy this, be comfortable that it's leaving relative equal highs, rip through. And then we just retrace in this PM session. Of all these. This. Okay, and then I will need add. Why I'm not full screen. Do new above. Regular. Okay. All right, let's zoom in here. So right here, it was the NASDAQ. I thought there was 81. Yes. Not. I really thought it was. Don't know what I was looking at. I took a trade based. It was a sign. Can't see though. We're making just lower lows here. We make a higher low here. Here to here, lower low. Okay, that's what it was. Here to here, lower low, higher low, lower low. Right. Start to retrace here. So we have these buy side liquidity, retrace all the way up here, pull back from the 3 p.m. hour here. Clean highs, SMT. It is choppy. So I saw the market here, 439,550. So not a great fill. I bought here using this low as my stop. Felt this would be safe, but I knew it'd be choppy like this, like a lot of give, back and forth, comes down, takes this low. It was about a 1-to-1 trade I was looking for. And then once we took this low, here, once we took this low here, came back into this, Sibby, if this was the 2022 model, take a high, market structure shift, go lower, we would sell out of here. I was still bullish, given the equal highs in the SMT on the higher time frame here. These are higher time frame lows. And we're chop Howells tomorrow again, so I kind of knew the PM would be a little sloppier. So I bought here just with 1-to-1 in mind. Once we took this low and came back in here, you'll see still respecting it, but then we closed inside, opened down, tapped. I knew that this was turning support. I could see it real time. 4-3, look at 4-3-9-5-50, 4-3-9-5-50. So I got in right here both times. Once I entered here, moved my stop here, ended up cutting my risk in half, which is why I could pile on. Took one out at these relative equal highs. Didn't hold until the prior day high. I took one out here, which was CE of this 5-minute wick. So label that. Right here, where I got out. You can see now the market's pulled off after taking the prior day high again. Another urge on liquidity stops up there and has since pulled back. Yeah, but that's kind of the structure, layout of the day. He's off. A lot of movement. Had to be kind of quick though. Know when to jump in. There's a lot of give and take in here. That's why it's important. Important to wait for setup to form, the time to be just right, the narrative to be there. Big old puzzle. But that'll be it for the October 8th, 2023 market review. Until tomorrow.